Hey, what is going on, guys? SpartanNJones here, and today I'll be doing another video for GamesCast. This week, or this episode, I'm actually going to go over Activision going crazy insane, because it's out of control right now. So, let's just start it off with a question. So, what do you guys think? Are Activision going crazy, or are Infinity Ward going crazy about all of these things that I'm going to talk about? And, yeah, I know that everybody's probably thought this for years and years and years and years and years, but it's recently come out that they've gone mental in how they're doing every single game so far. Sorry that it's another COD episode, but this one is more about recent events that they've actually done. So it started off with they made a statement about their Infinite Warfare trailer getting a lot of dislikes. But then they said that before this video came out, the most disliked video that they ever had was Black Ops 2, which was the first installment of the Future franchise. Which then they said that that made into like the biggest selling game that they've done. But the comparison that they're making between it makes no sense at all, because in Black Ops 2 they didn't change that much in it. All they did was just set it in the future. That's all they did. In all these future games, they're not just changing small little bits, they're adding in space and stuff like that. In Black Ops 2, they didn't change any of the movement system between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. They didn't change a single thing about it. There was still a dolphin dive, there was still boots on the ground and everything like that. You cannot say that, oh, it had the most dislike only because of future, but nothing changed. The only thing that they did was just have the weapons from the Modern Warfare series and put it into Black Ops 2. That's all they pretty much did, and just had like a little bit of reskin and just adapted it just a small bit. But for Black Ops 3, they added in a chain of thrusters and stuff like that as you fly across the sky and everything like that, which is fair enough. You're allowed to dislike that because it's changing the style of the actual game, and then having that compared to Black Ops 2 is something different. And then they've even said that it's similar to Black Ops 3, so you get the idea of having dislikes towards it, because not that many people actually like the movement system in Black Ops 3. I don't mind it, but it's annoying to having to look up in the sky to see if somebody's gonna fly through there or anything like that. It's the same with Advanced Warfare. Like, why would you have people flying through the sky, and instead of just having a level ground, instead of just looking into like a building or across the map on the ground itself, instead you have to look across the sky just in case somebody's flying across there and shooting you, which is really annoying. But if then we go on to the actual dislikes itself, and they got 2 million, they got over 2 million. I'm not sure how much it is right now, but it's over 2 million dislikes. I haven't disliked it myself just because I don't really want to. I don't really like disliking videos, but if they don't get, like, a lot of people, yeah, they've disliked it, but most of them have gone towards disliking because, oh, just to be cool and everything like that. But I would say that they've lost their goddamn mind with the next thing as well. So for last gen systems, they're pretty much going out of things. The 360 has been stopped for, I think it's making, for producing the 360 now. They've stopped manufacturing it, so the support for it's still going on, but I'm going to guess that that's going to stop in like 2 years about that. Then it's probably going to be the same for PlayStation 3. I think they've both been stopped in manufacture. But then Activision, or Infinity Ward, I don't know who made this possible, but they decided to re-release the Modern Warfare trilogy on last gen, just last gen. For some reason, for some apparent reason, they decided to put it out on last gen systems. Why? Like, absolutely why? Unless they've changed the servers, then they could just done of that. I don't know. Like, it's not going to be all on one disc, because the last gen systems can't really do that unless, I don't know, you install it all, but it's going to be a huge installation, which they're still going to supply you with 3 separate discs. But then they're going to allow you to do that, and this game's supposed to come out this month as well, in May sometime. I forgot when it was. It might be tomorrow, actually. It's supposed to come out tomorrow, but it's not going to. It's supposed to come out in May and everything like that, but I don't know. Like, why would you do that? Why would that be possible? Like, it's the worst idea. It's so stupid of an idea. I don't even know if this is true or not. But if they have done this and if they are doing this, then it's just, oh my god, they've committed suicide for their own company with this decision. It's just flew out. It's just, I don't know. This year for Call of Duty, they've just made the worst mistakes ever. First of all, they're making the Modern Warfare thing, making you pay £30 for a game that's not even fully done, and then by the time the game comes out, you probably have to get the season pass to get the other maps that they haven't remastered in the game itself, because they've only picked fan-made maps. But then as soon as the game comes out, they're going to say that, oh, to get all these other maps, you have to have the season pass, just to have another paywall behind you buying that game. So that means they still get the sales and everything like that, which I don't know why people just keep on complaining about the game. Just don't buy the game. And people are still like, oh yeah, I'm going to complain about it, but I'm still going to buy the game. It's like, no, just don't buy the game. You're encouraging them to make more. If they get too many sales for it, they will keep on making it. If they don't get enough scale, or if they don't get enough sales for the game itself, they will go back. They will go back and they will say that they do not want to do this again. That's what happened with Advanced Warfare. The Advanced Warfare dropped in sales so much, so they didn't have that kind of movement system in it again. But then if we pretty much riot about not buying the game, then they won't go and make that game again. They won't make it in that kind of setting, which you can actually tell now that games don't have to be in the future to keep on going. Battlefield's making a World War I game, which is fine, and then they've kept on doing modern gaming scenarios over the past like 2-3 years of 2-3 games, and it's worked for them. Like, they've only done one futuristic game, which was like their second game that they ever made, or is it was not the second game, but they had like mechs and stuff like that in it, which it worked because Battlefield works towards vehicles warfare and stuff like that and everything like that. So it works a lot more than COD going into that type of stuff and having you do space battles, which I think space battles should be in Destiny instead of anything else. Like, yes, it's shown that this company can do this, so that means Bungie can actually take the things from that. So Bungie are pretty much just gonna copy and paste the space battles in Infinite Warfare, I can't even say it, in Infinite Warfare, and they're just going to put it into that game instead, into Destiny 2, whatever the hell that's going to be called. Which, yeah, I'm going to buy Destiny 2, because it's more of my type of game. I like the futuristic setting, but to have a game like that, like, to have it COD go into futuristic, where they can't really do it that well, doesn't really work out. Like, Bungie can do it because they've made Halo, they've done all that type of stuff, they've experimented with all these different type of things, but then I don't know, it's just been so annoying just to see all of this stuff go around, and the Modern Warfare trilogy being put onto the last gen systems again, and not even going on to next gen for some reason, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But it's like, why would you put the trilogy on the last gen system, but then only have the Modern Warfare thing on this gen? Like, it's just confused me, and it's just melted my brain towards how they've done that. But I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, I'm just going to say that the question for this week is just, do you think that Activision have lost their mind out of everything? So that is the question. Comment that down below, and I will check it out. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.